Welcome to Konexio Insight360 by Ambareesh Baliga. Here we discuss sectors and interesting companies. If you like this video, please press the bell icon and subscribe. Today I'll talk about Connplex Cinemas, which is coming out with an IPO. They are cinema exhibitors just like PVR, but with a difference. PVR Inox is the largest player in India. However, the sector is going through an upheaval due to the changing tastes of the consumer, especially in Tier 1 cities, but still growing in Tier 2 and Tier 3. PVR has been incurring losses at the net level since COVID and finding it difficult to garner decent occupancy since long. Despite this, PVR has an EBITDA margin of 28%, which shows that even at low occupancy, the EBITDA margins are decent. So the business needs a tweak. So what makes Connplex cinemas interesting? Despite OTT and other forms of entertainment weaning consumers away from cinemas, but they have not stopped watching movies in theaters. Secondly, this trend is mostly seen in Tier 1 cities and not as much in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities and towns where Connplex is present. So basically the business needs some tweaking, like I mentioned earlier, to remain relevant and profitable. PVR has started making those changes now, but Connplex had the advantage of starting off with a new format. The biggest issue has been filling up the theatre capacity. So the first thing they did was to reduce the capacity, make smaller capacity theatres, which are called miniplexes. The next was to make a difference because people go for an experience which is much beyond watching a movie. It's a setup like recliner seating, personalized in-seat services, upscale F&B offerings, VIP lounges, sophisticated interiors, and above all, an affordable price in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities and towns. These miniplexes cost about 1.5 crores to set up, which is much lower than what a PVR Inox would spend. That's about 8 to 10 crores. So this also means that the tickets cost much lower than a regular multiplex. And the best part is Connplex is not spending on capex. They have brought in franchisees who actually spend on the capex. So it's an asset-light model, something which PVR is now trying to do. So while PVR has been bleeding, Connplex has been churning out profits. Net profit was 19 crores in FY25 on a revenue of about 95.6 crores. EBITDA margins similar to PVR, which is about 28%, but the asset-light model saves them from paying interest and incurring a huge depreciation. Currently, they have 25 operational cinemas, 66 operational screens, 5,000 odd seats with a presence across 7 states and growing year on year. They had about 24 screens in FY23, which increased to 49 in FY24 and now 66 like I mentioned earlier. Post the IPO, we should soon see 100 screens, and due to the operational efficiencies, we should see the bottom line growing much faster. However, as always, please read the RHP, do some research yourself on this IPO, and then decide whether you would like to apply or not. Look forward to catching up with all of you in my next video on another interesting opportunity. Till then, take care and invest wisely.